Hey guys. Deborah, you starting already, Deb? So I'm on a you guys gotta let me know if one you can hear me because I'm actually on my laptop. I don't know what happened to my other Mac system. Last week when I had went and I did partial late night biz, my whole system actually crashed. And honestly, we haven't really been back here since then because we had the talk, we had the class. So when I came in here yesterday, thanks, Zareda. I hope I said that right. When I came in here yesterday, guys, it was just acting crazy. Like it come on, but like it's acting crazy. So I think I got a bigger issue than I thought I had. So I'm on my actual laptop. So I hope you guys can see and hear fine. I was attempting to go on Facebook or like all my platforms like I normally do, but I'm working with one device and it ain't working. So I wanted to come here, like I said, I would, and continue with the partial night biz broadcast and all that good stuff. Hey Kimmy. And guys, tonight, since I am strictly on YouTube, I'm not using StreamYard, so it doesn't matter. Like, it's nothing for you to register for StreamYard or anything like that. But by me going directly through YouTube, in order for you to leave a comment or anything like that, welcome, Jackie. Jackie, look like you just signed up. So, in order for you guys to leave any kind of comments, you definitely have to be subscribed to the channel, right? So today, I figured I have created some videos and I created some blogs this month, and it's pretty much all relative to pricing your services, right? Or resources and tips and tricks, all that good stuff to help you price your services. So the one I talked about yesterday was niching down. Now, I really wasn't going to talk about that tonight. I really wasn't. But since I was in class on Monday, as well as the master class that we had, the master seminar that we had 2 weeks ago, it has really been a big conversation in class, right? So, one good thing that I like to see is that sometimes it develops right there in class. Like a lot of people show up as a planner, right? They show up as an event planner. Then I sprinkle my little magic dust. And I'm not saying anything wrong with event planner. I'm just saying lots of times people get confused between event planner and event design, right? Event designer. And then we find that we fall a lot in love with the actual design aspect of things. We want to make things look beautiful. We want to be creative. We want to do all those things, which is not nowhere in the description of a planner. It's like totally different. Planner is more logistical, right? And putting things together and being responsible. That's totally different. So not only do we talk about understanding the different hats, right? And realizing which one do you really want to operate in, but also taking it a step further, right? It's one thing to say, all right, boom, I'm going to get into event design, but I just want to do everything. That's cool. It's not to say that you cannot, but it's you'll find much more success quicker when you go to niche down your services. Right now, one thing that we was talking about in class on Monday was the different cultures and things like that, or like the specific kind of events that people want to actually design. And even on the video, and even the blog post, it was a couple comments, right? So I love when y'all write comments. Y'all think I don't be saying them, but I do. So I believe it was Karen on my video yesterday. I believe you said something about wedding design or something about weddings, clearly meaning that that is your area of focus. You want to do the weddings, right? Now in the master seminar, I did have a young lady, amazing Miss Jean. Her focus is different. Her focus is totally corporate. And my main reason for bringing attention to this is, for one, Jean's marketing campaign or Jean's marketing material, Jean's marketing strategies, tactics, whatever you want to call them, it's going to be totally different from Karen's, right? Now, are they both designers or, in that industry to some capacity? Absolutely. Will they be serving the same kind of client? Absolutely not. So I want to know. Hey, Kim, yeah, you did say that. Kim found herself as a designer and a decorator. Yes. I want to know. I want you guys to be very, very engaging on this post. I'm going to ask you questions because I'm just really want to know, even though we talk about it in class all the time. I want to know, like, where are you guys on the spectrum? are most of you guys are most of you guys designers here or most of you guys planners? And if you are new to the platform, because guys, oh my God, guess what? Yesterday, was it yesterday? I got my notification, baby, that I am right on schedule to get my 1 million views before March. I believe it was March 18th. I ain't check it today. Normally they'll send me a badge if I made it. I don't know. So especially this year, because I guess I've been back to my kind of consistency. The numbers have been growing, like really, really growing. The numbers have been growing. So I just want to say thank you. And not to mention, guys, almost everybody that was in my class on Monday, guess where it came from? They came from YouTube, y'all. It's so funny. I did not know that your girl was in these YouTube streets the way that she is. But guys, they came from YouTube. So I just want to say thank you. If you are new to the platform, if you are new to Precious Stevens of the Porsche Academy, if you have never, because a lot of you guys now that I'm more consistent with my Porsche Late Night Biz, a lot of you be like, oh my God, I caught a live. I finally caught a live. So all you got to do is join me on Wednesday evenings, baby, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be here for Porsche Late Night Biz. The topics change. Sometimes we do backdrop critiques. Sometimes I may do a demonstration. It's different, but everything is relative to the industry, right? Everything's relative to the industry. So if you are new to my platform, if you're new to my cyber home, welcome, welcome, welcome. I want you guys to put me a 1 in the comments. That's just let me know you guys are talking to, right? And don't be a stranger. Be sure to, well, you can't put 1 in there. You ain't subscribed to the channel, baby. So make sure you subscribe. So don't be a stranger. Definitely, if you see something that you can relate to, if you find something helpful, all you got to do is give it a thumbs up, like the video. It definitely helps my platform, helps my channel perform better, and it helps me reach more people that I'm able to help, serve, and just be of assistance to, right? So, look at that. Kim, you're not new. No, so y'all don't listen. I said if you are new to the channel, you guys are tribe members. So Candace, I may be not familiar with Candace, not familiar with Jasmine. Devoted to your event, I would like for you to tell me your name because I like knowing people on a name basis, right? So whenever I see devoted to your event pop up with a question or a comment on my videos, I want to address you by your name, boo. So just tell me who you are. Hey Tanya, I see you in Vegas, baby. So guys, I want you guys to tell me thank you to Hey Tamika. And definitely don't forget to click like this video because they are like when I see that kind of engagement, they are the things or what I would call key KPIs, key performance indicators. Let me know this is something I want to continue to do. Now, if y'all be like, I don't want to talk to her. She got a lot to say. It's too much. And then I start seeing the numbers drop. Guess what? I just won't be here. Or maybe I got to change my content. I don't know. So thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Let me know that you guys are interested in what I got to say. And tonight, I want to know how many of you guys are actually niching down. And if you are, is there a specific area of focus that you are really marketing to or would like to market to, right? Because I had a marketing conversation today. A lot of people get this whole marketing thing wrong. Just really get it wrong. And at the end of the day, I'm marketing to you guys right now. But guess what we're doing? We just having a conversation, baby. I ain't selling y'all nothing. I ain't telling you guys anything. All I'm doing is creating value. I'm showing up on a free platform and about to help you determine how to niche down your service. Okay? She said you are KPI. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, you got to measure things. That's the only way you're going to determine if you're successful, if you need to stop doing some things, if you need to start doing some things, or if you just need to change, right? And y'all know I test everything. I'm testing right now. I'm testing how long I'm going to be doing this Porsche Late Night Biz. And if it continuously grow and we have some engaging topics and things that you guys want to hear or want to see, we're going to keep rolling, baby. So the only way that I can actually deliver some engaging or really juicy content for y'all is y'all gotta tell me in the comments. Like y'all gotta tell me what's your biggest issue with draping? Don't talk to me about no hair, don't talk to me about no makeup. That ain't why I'm here. I got a whole nother channel for that. For right now, tonight we're gonna talk about draping. I want to know what's your biggest questions, what's your biggest issues, what's your fears behind it? Why haven't you taken it to the next level? Because all of you guys on here have not. Some of you guys I talk to all the time. Y'all just not ready. I totally get it. But I'm curious and want to know what is it? What is it that's holding you back, right? I want to know. Toya said, I'm here for this. I'm here for it too, baby. I'm here for it too. I like Kimberly. How did I know that? Before I even saw the name, I had a feeling that it was you. You and this pink. I swear to God. Kimberly says that her specialty is pink parties, weddings, and events. But guess what, Kim? I love it. You want to know why? And I'm gonna tell you how that is great marketing. And that's what marketing is. That's great marketing because soon I saw the word pink parties. I didn't even see Kim, but instantly, mentally, I thought of you. Even if it wasn't you, it could have been Suzanne. But soon as I seen pink parties, I instantly thought of Kim. That is great marketing. Kim, that's all you talk about. That's all you want to do. That's what you're in love with. I get it. I love it. That is great marketing. I know you guys probably sometimes I talk about the same thing as it relates to draping, but guess what? That's my zone of genius. That's what I know. That's what I could talk about until my lips fall off. Any question that you could possibly come up with, guess what? Is either I tried it, didn't like it, or I tried it and it worked, or I tried it and I enhanced it to simplify the process so other people can learn it as well. Deborah, I know you're not new, baby. So Gloria says, I want to start doing dealing because everyone in my area are only doing balloons. I do balloons, but I want to stand out. Gloria Jackson, baby. Guess what? And you can. And not to mention, this is something that we talk about. And guys, we be rolling in class. We have all kinds of conversations. It's no what is it, no cut calls or whatever it is. We talks about it all. That is one of the main things we talk about, right? I get so many people in class. Now I've been doing this now for 3 years, right? I get so many people in class, and that's the first thing they say, right? No one in my area is doing this right now. I'm going to tell you, the Posh Academy has been touring for 3 years. Every year we have hit on minimum at least 20 cities. Maximum was 48, right? In a year. So if you think that people in your area are not doing draping or premium draping, they may, or maybe you just ain't find them. But baby, I got students all over. So and it's growing and it's becoming more and more prominent, right? It's becoming a lot more more people wanting to do it, a lot more people wanting to teach it, a lot more people wanting to learn it. So guys, y'all that's in the barrels that think I'm gonna be the only one, stop playing around. I'm trying to tell you what you can do is have one step one foot up in front of the other and get ahead of everybody else by just going full throttle and just doing it. Otherwise, guess what? Everybody is jumping on this draping bandwagon in one capacity or another. Either they teaching it, they learning it, they studying it on YouTube, they still playing around with the PVC pipes. They're gonna do that until they tie it and roll up in one of my classes. Yeah, Or it's around, right? Even at first it was like with the perimeter draping, at first it was like mainly only happening for ugly walls, venues with ugly walls, or trying to hide something or something like that. Now you have these venues, nothing is wrong with the walls, but people have now, they have a new love for full room draping. Like that is like, I don't know what y'all looking at, but full perimeter draping, full room draping, that is like that's easy. It doesn't take a lot of skill set to create that. However, that has a great return. That has a really great that's a lucrative service to provide. So I get it. A lot of you guys may think, you wanna know what? Ain't nobody in my area doing it. They coming, boo. Because we all up and down the East Coast, the West Coast, and they everywhere. So if it ain't there yet, because trust me, they coming. So you would want to be one of the first by going on and doing whatever you need to do so that you provide great marketing so that you can be the one in your area that's killing it, right? At the end of the day, that's killing it. And even when you take it one step further and you go in and enhance your skills and you do all the things, it don't enable, it do not end there. You're still always going to be in this you're always going to be in this cycle, and what you should want to be of always investing in you, right? I can't tell you. It's like now what I was thinking about a few years ago, like not wanting to, pay for this and buy this. Like now, I cannot not buy it, right? It's like I cannot afford to not invest in my business. Otherwise, it's going to stay exactly where it's at. And we ain't going to hit them 7 figures, baby. And that can't happen. So I already know in order for us to do that, it's a certain kind of machine that we are going to need here that I alone cannot implement. I alone cannot provide. So there's no way I'm going to get there without investing in my business. So at the end of the day, I know if you feel like you're in specific areas and it's not relative yet, or it's not prominent yet, or it's not a real, noticeable thing, that's your that's where you should want to just go ahead and run, run up and down that with that lane, right? You should really be ready to dominate it in your area so that you can be the go-to person for that service, right? And that means whatever it takes. But you have to take an inventory of where you are. Do you have the right products? Is your skill sets on par, right? Do you know how to market this thing? Do you know how to price this thing? I mean, it can go on and on and on. But that they're the things you definitely want to arm yourself with so you can be the go-to person in your area when it comes to that. Let me see. I like when y'all come with these questions. Come on with it. Wait a minute. So IG, guys, thanks for joining me. Y'all know I'm getting better over here. But if you want to get in the conversation, come over here on YouTube. Come YouTube land. This is like kind of where I come over here to let y'all see like how it happened. Excuse me, happens over here on YouTube. But this is like where all the conversation come. So come on over here. Come on over here. And then subscribe to the channel so you can ask me a question. That's all I'm typing. Okay. So my biggest issue is delivery. I live in Puerto Rico, but I'm working on it. I am ready for niche. Yes. So I wish you could do the dashes because I do not want to say your name wrong. Zoraida. You give me a 1 if it's right and give me a 2 if it's wrong. I would say Zoraida. When you say you're ready for a niche, what niche do you want to work with? Just because even in draping, I niche according to what I want to do, right? At one time I thought I wanted to, well, I didn't think I wanted to, I did, but it's just the draping masterclass is kind of hijacked me into a whole nother area. But I wanted to get in staging and theatrics, right? So staging and theatrics, that's a very specific niche. My language, like I probably would have lost a couple of you guys because the things I would have been saying and the things I would have been displaying is not something that would have been suitable for you. A lot of you guys that follow me on my audience is doing events, celebratory events. I wanted to go into theater. I did. I just fell in love with it to that magnitude. I really wanted the big, big, big installations, right? But my tribe, y'all know how y'all is. Y'all are very woo-wee. Um y'all are very, what is the word? I can't even think of the word, but I couldn't go nowhere. So this is where I am. But I didn't go into theatrics. But when I was thinking about it, I was already, and y'all probably remember when I was talking about it, I was already preparing myself to go into that phase. I was transitioning my equipment to taller equipment. I was transitioning my draping to longer panels. We're talking about 20, 30-foot panels because that is what theatrics and theater draping is, right? So a lot of that was happening, and I was already pretty much laying out everything, laying out the land of the law of what I wanted to do so that it can go down successfully. I knew I was going to take it was going to be like a pause. It was going to be a gap with what I was doing, right? I wasn't going to be really bringing in any sales because my focus would have been on marketing to this industry. They don't know me. They don't know if they like me because anybody meet me like me. They ain't know if they like me. They certainly ain't trusted I could provide it because that's not what I was doing before. So I already had like my little 3-month campaign going on and what I was going to do. I was going to take the zero, I was going to take the losses because I was going to go over in that niche, and that is where I wanted to be. But even in draping, you still can niche down, right? You can niche down like we talked about in class. Those that's doing all the things, right? Doing all the things, lining up the forks, blowing up the balloons, doing the backdrop, putting the floor vinyl down. I can't do all that. I can't do all that. Oh, I better have an amazing team. Like Sam is going to do the floor, Tiffany going to do the balloons, Karen is going to do the cake. Okay, cool. We can do it, right? But 9 times how I am, and it's funny because somebody said that today. I can't remember who that was, but that was an amazing post, baby. That was her name began with a C. I think, but I don't know. She was like, I don't know what's she doing over there, but it's like she running a one-woman show, baby. It's pretty much what it is. I have team members now. Thank God I have supportive team members, but building this from the ground up, like actually laying down the seeds and then having to go all that time with not really seeing the fruits of my labor it kind of made me want to go in a different direction. But when you are niching down, it's so much more. You have better probability of being successful because now you're talking to a specific group of people or organizations or corporations that you want to work with. It's totally different. A lot of the things I say now is directed to an older community, right, of African American women that is ready to leave their 9 to 5, meaning they ain't 20 years old, right? 20, they ain't 20 years old. Like they done been through the things, they done raised some families, they probably had a couple of marriages, they ready to retire. Or guess what? They did retire. I had two amazing women in class on Monday that already put in their pink slips, right? They already retired. They did their time. Now this is their second half, or this is a different segment of their life where they get to play about whatever they want to do. And I like that kind of conversation. I like it. So they want to play in some drapes and feel amazing while they're doing it. Okay, guess what? They did their time. And this is a very lucrative thing in which you could take it and do it and still create a even more purposeful lifestyle because now you're really operating in your gifts, right? It's so fulfilling. A lot of you guys say I'm so passionate about the draping, and I don't think it's the draping. I just think it's the experience or it's just everything that draping has allowed me to do, right? Draping was the vehicle for me to just be exposed and have a totally different existence on this earth. So that's why I think I'm so in love with it because I get to play by my own rules. I get to play by my own rules. I get to get up if I want to play in some drapes. I can. And guess what? I can put whatever colors I want to put together. It's just, I can't explain how it feels. And so it's not actually the draping itself, is that I fell in love with this thing that gave me the opportunity to live life differently, right? And I made my vow. I said if I ever had the opportunity, I would go full throttle. I wouldn't give up. I would see it all the way through to the end, and I would help people while I'm doing it. And that's pretty much how and why, how the Posh Academy was birthed and why it continues to be in existence, right? And why I still show up and get so excited when I'm talking about it or when I'm in the things. It's weird now because you get to realize what you've done because you're in the regular store and it's funny because they're like peeking around corners like, I just saw you on TV. And it's just I can't explain to you what that feels like. So when you guys see me in my shirt every day, first of all, I got several of these shirts. Don't think it's the only one. I'm trying to tell you. I got several of them, right? So don't think it's the only one. And I do wash them and all that good stuff. But it's like I'm owning my brand. It's my brand. And when I walk out, I am representing my brand because my brand has awarded me so many different opportunities. So I'm going to be open to all the things because you never know what's going to come your way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Trina. My child just costing too much. I use all my money on her. Trina, trust and believe. I get it. I get it. So we just had thank you so much. I needed that. We just had a conversation. Me and that little Kayla girl. Like we got to pause on the braids and all that's like that stuff adds up, right? And that now it's like realistically, you ain't used to get your hair braided every 3 weeks before. It used to be every 2 months. So hold on, let's scale it back. Y'all know me. I ain't about to keep spending them coins. Let's scale it back. Because we're not about to be out in these streets willy-nilly. Like we've always kind of had some sort of control. So we're going to maintain that control. But Trina, I get it. It's hard. It gets hard. All right, Toya, let me see what you say. You said my biggest issue with draping is I don't find my clients that want big backdrops. I also know I need to add more fabric, so I've been doing that. My specialty is birthday parties. Wait a minute. I want to stand out from others, so want more details on my backdrop. Totally get that. But what I like is you said your specialty is birthday parties. So guess what? And this is the stuff that, guys, I'm trying to tell you. I be on the phone with people. Like, I'm gonna stop answering the phone because I be on the phone with people. And I know I used to say this in the back then too. Like, don't get any drapes shorter than 15 feet. Guys, somebody like Toya that know that they want to do birthday parties, why would anybody tell her go and get 15-foot backdrops? Or 15-foot panels, unless you're doing like perimeter draping or you're draping what is the thing in the school? Gyms or something like that. No kids party is going to require 15-foot drapes. Now, and if you want to do kids parties today, but then later down the line you want to transition, then okay, cool, right? But everything that we do in class, our drapes is 12 feet. They 12 feet and they perfect. Those backdrops are tall. Those ladies be looking like, wow. And then every time we post them in the groups, guess what? The first thing they ask us is, how tall are they? That is tall enough, baby. So when you hear the terms of premium draping, and I don't want y'all going out thinking just because you have a kit that goes up to 14 feet that you're going to be creating a backdrop at 14 feet. That's highly unlikely. And that's going to look a little ridiculous. If you're at 14 feet and you're maxing out at 8 feet wide, 8, or even if it's 10 feet wide, 10 by 14, that is massive. That is really massive. Normally, when you are exercising sizes like 14 and above, that's perimeter draping. That's not a backdrop. Backdrop standard is anywhere between, well, 8 if it's a short ceiling, but anywhere between 10 and 12. That is standard, right? Especially if you're in front of or in back of like a treat table, if you're next to some balloons or something like that. The only time it's going to be higher than that is if it's a special case. Like, you know how some people do them in a stairway, but like they'll have a double, like how my house is. They'll have ceilings that's 8 feet tall. Okay, I mean 18 feet tall. Okay, cool. They may want something in the foyer or something like that. But normally, if you're talking about just a backdrop, 12 feet is fine. And now I don't even know if I did that video yet. I know it's up there. I mean, I don't know if we posted it yet, if we scheduled it out. Probably not. I don't know. But now, like a lot of you guys, especially since we've been doing the mystery boxes, and when we had the shorter panels, and a lot of you guys that have been stuck with shorter panels because y'all bought the wrong thing because you ain't come across your girl yet. You ain't come across your girl to get this education. It's okay. But a lot of you guys got the 8-foot panels because they were on sale or whatever. Some of you guys still buying them from Walmart. Please stop. Don't do that no more. I'm just gonna tell you, please stop. Don't do it no more. Okay. There's too many other resources out here. Don't go to Walmart unless you're doing some strategies that I teach in class and how you're going to utilize the what did we use? What did I use Monday? No, it wasn't Monday. But like sometimes I'll use a what's the thing you take a shower with? I don't have no shower thing, so that's why I forgot what they call. But the cover in the shower curtain, shower curtain. So like if you want to get creative and do things like that, you solely can. Like stop. I don't want you guys out here in these listening to these internet streets and they telling you need 15-foot panels. No, you don't. Unless you have a strategy on how you're going to use them. If you're not if you know your lane and you know that you love doing the kids parties and you love doing the Tonka truck themes and I don't even know the cartoon characters these days, but whatever that is, if you're a theatrical themed kids party, invest in what you need for that. But if you know somewhere, if you think that you may want to transition into the elegant weddings or something like that, then yes, you would want to definitely set yourself up, set your business up for success. But a lot of you guys out here running around with all this wrong stuff because y'all keep listening to the wrong advice. At the end of the day, everybody's business is not built the same. I could have 2 people that I'm consulting. I may tell Samantha a totally different strategy as it relates to draping and what she should have in her inventory, as opposed to what I would tell Bill. Bill may be doing something totally different. So his strategy is going to be different, or his inventory list will be different. So I don't want you guys keep running around listening to what everybody else is doing and think you got to mimic their strategy. No, you don't. And definitely the whole thing about like standing out, the easiest way to stand out is to lean on your own creativity. Period. The things that I do in class, or the things that I even teach strategies, like crazy strategies in class, like how you could get just simple other embellishments and where to get them from. I still teach that. Why? Because I know I will never run out of creativity because I'm a creative person, right? So I don't care if I give a tip in class and then everybody run with the tip. Guess what? I got another creative one in my holster just waiting to go pow. I got it. So I'm just saying, when you talk about standing out from what everybody else is doing, stop listening and looking to what everybody else is doing and create and create on your own whatever it is that you want to creatively do, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to creativity, it's not a right and wrong. Now, it could be a oh or Hey, now it could be that, but it's not a right or wrong. And the only way, guys, I had so many backdrops back in the past. So I was like, what the heck did I do? What was I thinking about? But at that time, I wasn't thinking about strategy. I wasn't really thinking about, I didn't know the concept. I didn't know. I even though, no, I don't care where I went and learned, I did not learn a concept, right? I had to create that. And I had to create that through every time I had a class, I kept trying to simplify the process. And even my process right now, I'm in love with it, but it may change. It may. I don't know. But me, I am a solutions driven person, and I like teaching and talking to people but as if they kindergartners. It's not to be sarcastic, but it's to say I want you to get it. I don't want to complicate it and you like, what the heck did she just say? That's too much. I want to make it as simple as possible so when you leave, you're good. I'm like, all right, she got it. All right, she got it. And I could just tell on people's faces when they get it, and I could tell when they don't get it. I was like, you get what I'm saying? You get what you get what I'm trying to tell you. All right, wait a minute. Today I got a notification taking my class. What, Trina? Also backdrops with sweetheart tablescapes. Yes, so like that is a niche. So if you're you're into the treat tables and the cake tables and things like that. The one thing I did fall in love with the cake table. I think it was like last year. It could have been the year before last. I don't know. But when they started getting real creative with the cake tables and they would do this could be how we ran out of 6 foot round canopies. I don't know. But we have ran out, but they would suspend the cake. Like they started making these little crystal things. I was like, that's dope. I like that. Now that's an easy way to implement draping along with a cake display and making it look super elegant. And that is something that's a showstopper. That's something you could definitely charge a premium dollar for because when it first hit, and maybe it had been around before, but when it was hitting like last year, and probably somebody saw some inspiration and went into the lower lows, were like, I could do this myself. Then everybody else jumped on the bandwagon. Some people got it really right, and then some people got it a little wrong, right? But the concept itself, I loved it. I was like, I could really see some dynamic draping, really, like dressing this thing up without overpowering the cake, right? Like would have been a perfect display. I fell in love with that. So like that's an example, right? Just knowing what is it that you enjoy doing. Like even though I love draping, everybody keep asking me about this dome. Guys, I ain't doing it. So from today, I don't care when you see this video, stop sliding in my DMs. I am not draping that dome. For one, that is a massive installation. And then for two, that takes some kind of florals. So if anybody is, a floral specialist and you kind of want to go into, let's create a course or something like that, baby, let's talk. We could do that. But for me, I ain't doing it. It's too much work. It's just too much work. I got to focus on another bag because that bag, that ain't it for me. That's too much. I don't do florals. And that's a really big installation that I just don't want to do. Hey, Joyce. My peeps here are dramatic, so they want drama to shout in their event. They want drama. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They want drama to shout in their event. Hold on. Well, can y'all see what my cup say? Anything's possible, baby. Anything's possible. Well, y'all be thinking I'm playing when I say I'm going to brand myself to my head fall off. I am. I'm not going to wear another Levi. I don't wear them anyway. Did I say Levi's? I don't think I wore them since 98. I don't know. But it's Posh Academy all day. I don't care. And y'all know I got a heat press and I started, guys, we made our first round of shirts for class on Monday. So I've been playing with my heat press, fell in love with that. So y'all just be looking out for the Posh merch, even though I already got a merch line, but I like doing it myself because I get to say what I want. So I'm going to be having some dramatic sayings on my shirt. Okay. I don't know what it's going to say, but it's going to be dramatic. But Zareta, if you say they are dramatic and they want drama to shout in their event, are you talking, when you say drama, are you talking about in an aspect of like over the top draping or like, what do you mean? Come back and tell me what you mean. Oh, you up in Connecticut. Ain't we going to Connecticut? That was the one. That was the one. I could not think of what state we needed a city for. It was Connecticut. We will be in Connecticut in June the 20th. I can't see that. 28th, it looked like. But we have to select the city. Now I was supposed to be putting that in the group. New Haven, Connecticut. Okay. So grateful I got your virtual class. Then I came to the live master class. Yes, you did, boo. Yes, you did. And you've been stuck with me ever since. Have a few room, have a few full room drapes book. Get it, Carla? You another one. Use another one. You was one of those. I swear to God, Carla, you kept me laughing in class. And I always get Chicago and Detroit mixed up. I don't know why. But whatever it was, you was like such a fun student to have in class. And I am so grateful that you chose the Porsche Academy to help, to take your journey to the next level. And you got some full room drapes book. Guys, I don't know what it is. I just think the aesthetics of, now a lot of people posting their work. Now a lot of people is showing the process of like the whole draping thing, like the whole tick. I'm ready to come back to TikTok, y'all. So if you ain't following me on TikTok yet, I think y'all need to, because I think before we leave tonight, we got like 5 videos we supposed to shoot. And y'all know they're gonna be funny. So if you are not following the Porsche Academy on TikTok, you need to. And if you want something even more hilarious, follow Precious Stevens too, because she's funny too. It's I am Precious Stevens. I just had to put my little plug in there. Okay, let me get back to these. My niche is tablescapes and premium draping. Keisha, you did say you like the tablescapes. You surely did say that. I'm trying to think, what was it in class? Miss Beatrice, she was a sweetheart too. She was a sweetheart. So in class, she like florals, like, and she's been doing it for a really long time, and just fell in love with draping, right? And that's why she came to learn and all that good stuff. So I'm excited to see like people actually in the craft, not just learning but doing something with it. Keisha, you've been rolling around with them mock-ups. I love the Easter one you did. At first I couldn't see the what was it? I couldn't see the what's the shimmery stuff I'm trying to say? Unicorn. And then when I went back, I noticed it immediately. It was on your base layer. But I love how you did those colors. And it kind of gave me some inspiration. Well, I'm not going to change my backdrops up because them backdrops, they drive me nuts packing all those backdrops for class. And Houston is full. So that means we have to roll with 10 whole backdrops. But I did have some inspiration to change up a couple of things, and I did want to add an Easter one because of Easter, and I like how you blended your colors together. That looked really nice. Keisha, the hands-on class is the bomb. Hey, okay, you just showed me I'm not pricing right. Trina, I'm gonna get you because by the time I get to your comment, it be something that we probably said 10 minutes ago. Draping, I know you're glad that you were hijacked. Hey, Ty, sunshine. I am, because honestly, guys, it's so many other things I got on the horizon right now, but this is one of the most fulfilling projects I have. Anytime I talk to you guys, anytime I can go live and do this great exchange, it's fulfilling, right? It's fulfilling. But what ain't fulfilling is all the other behind the scenes stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Like the actual running the business thing, I ain't gonna lie, it's not fulfilling. So we can't do it now because of the tour, but between now and April 1st, it's like it's gonna be some more changes. I told y'all, your girl be changing. If I find something I don't like, I'm like, I can't do this. I need some, let's hire somebody else to do it. So now I may be looking at, well, not maybe, I am looking at a warehouse space. Guys, we have so much. I don't be knowing what I be getting myself into, guys. Only thing I can tell y'all is just do the daggone thing. Just do it. Don't think you gotta have it all mapped out. You gotta have a plan, because at the end of the day, guess what? Contracts can be broken, right? If you do it the right way. It's nothing that really can happen with, it's not like no process don't have a solution at the end of the day. So we are looking for flex space, like warehouse space, and actually turning this entire space into just office space for like actual team members. So that's one thing we may be doing, like just taking all that out to a warehouse and then just having cubicles, like actual stations, because we really now need that many team members. It's like, it's crazy. I wasn't thinking that 6 months ago. I was like, we're just going to roll up in there with like 3 people and we're going to get it. No, boo. It takes a lot. It takes a lot more than that. I'm trying to tell you. So just do it. The whole point, the whole reason I'm saying that, like, don't think you got to have it figured out. Just move. Just move. I don't want to talk to you today, and we having the same conversation we had 30 days ago. Guess what? I'm gonna go ghost. Y'all know I need to be inspired, and I only get inspired by people that's actually moving and doing the damn thing. You ain't gotta have it all figured out. But let's not talk about what we talked about last week or a month ago. Like, what did you do? I know I did some stuff. I could tell you a whole laundry list of stuff that I did. So I need them kind of conversations, okay? Okay, wait a minute. Hello, Alicia, and that's right. All y'all was in class, and I love when who came back to Tanya? No, it wasn't Tanya. Monica. Monica came back to class on Monday. I love when you guys come in class. The Monday class was dope. We haven't had a chance to like really share footage because it's just been crazy, and we had like three different cameras and like footages on three different things. So it's been crazy and I just haven't had time to do it. But guys, Monday's class, let me tell y'all how dope Monday's class was. Now, Monday's class, not only did they have private dining, right? Now, y'all know based on the location and how the hotel is, we sometimes we can do food, sometimes we can't. Sometimes they allow it, and especially last year, a lot of they wouldn't allow like you could just pass out peppermints. That's it. This time, we provided private dining for all of the ladies in class. And normally during lunch, I've never had lunch with my students. And it's not a specific reason. It's just normally I always find pockets of time to where I can do whatever I need to do on the back end for class. So normally during lunch, we are prepping for the PM session, right? We're getting things together, or I may need to rest my coins. Yeah, I may need to rest my coins a little bit, something like that. But guys, Monday's class was so dope. We sat in that thing in the private dining, had lunch, and we just had a conversation, amazing conversation. We was talking, of course, we was talking about business stuff. We was, and you know me, I had to throw my little 2 cents on everybody's stuff, right? I had to share some kind of marketing strategies, tips, tricks, and resources or something. But it was amazing. It really was. And God, another thing, that's why I was so tired. What time we get out of class on Monday? What time we left? Guys, class is over at 5. We didn't get out of there. It had to be between 7:30 and 8 because we just was what was we doing? Because it wasn't a lot of breakdown. We just was talking. We was yeah, we just was conversing. Normally, guys, I'm tired after class. I'm normally jumping jack flash. I'm out of there because I need to go sit by a pool. I need to rest my coins. I need a cocktail. I need something, right, to just kind of come down because I'm still kind of like on a high because it's exciting in class. But guys, I didn't get out there at 8 o'clock. I'm trying to tell you that never happens. So I'm just like just moving forward. Class is just gonna be exciting. I'm just excited about it. I'm excited about it. Okay. Let me see. What y'all talking about? Yes, we are. Yes, y'all are the tribe. Demanding. Cheryl, thank you. I know I was talking about it maybe 15 minutes ago, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Y'all are demanding. Yes, y'all are. But that wasn't the word. The word was, what is the word? It's not controlling. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I'm gonna pause until I think about this day gonna work because it's gonna bug me. It is when it's not overprotective. I don't know. Cheryl, you gotta come back. Give me another one, boo. Come back. Give me Carla, that's interesting. Theatrical decor. That is interesting. So, hey, think about it. And not only that, it's lucrative. The reason why I loved it because it's amazing. It's over the top. And that is like that's not that we aren't B2B, we are, but theatrical is like teen is already in the budget, what it's going to be. We ain't got a lot of conversation about what it's going to cost for me to show up. It's because it's already in the budget. Right? So it's just that was what I wanted to do. But that also would have been, I wouldn't have been in my element. I wouldn't have been living in my life's purpose, which is helping people, serving people, teaching people. I'd have just been focused on my creativity, right? Like just really living that out. So I just didn't go, I didn't, that's kind of like now off the radar because moving forward, our 5-year projection is totally focused on me serving because this is the part that I love. Like I just love it. So that's off the books for me. So Cheryl, by all means, if go ahead, go get that coin, boo. Because Joyce say the tribe hijacked it. Yes, y'all did. Good God, good God, good God. So happy you stayed with us. Absolutely, Tanya. Where would I go? My son-in-law sings, and I keep telling him, let me drape a show. Joyce, that is a good idea. Who else was it in class? Miss Connie. Miss Connie, if you're here, you might make the replay. I don't know. But Miss Connie was in class, guys, and I'm trying to tell y'all, stop listening to these people that tell you stop leveraging your services for to help grow your business. You should be leveraging your services in the beginning to get you noticed, right? That's some of the stuff that I did. That really survived my first year of business. Would I leverage my skills? Absolutely. Would I do somebody's party for free? Absolutely. But they bought all my decor. So I looked at that as a even exchange, right? You're helping build my inventory because on my little salary, I couldn't afford it because my little shopping sprees be like 2,500. 2,000, 5,000, right? It would be get expensive because now my taste for decor got greater than just some drapes. It was like, no, like I want some drones now. Well, it just got crazy. So yeah, like if you can, like Miss Connie has had a church event coming up. Like I can't wait to see what she do because that is a great way. I know a lot of people always talk about that community because it's not the best on the financial side. Like you're not going to get a big bang, but a lot of times, especially if you're connected with the community, if you're connected with a church, that is a great way for one for you to give back. Period. That's a great way for you to give back. Not only that, if you feel about draping the way I feel about draping, or if draping is really tied to your purpose in whatever capacity, you are going to be paid hand over fist, maybe not that night by that organization, but it will come back to you. Trust and believe. All you got to do is trust the process. Trust and believe. All you got to do is trust the process. In the beginning, if you know that you're trying to build your inventory and you ain't got no money, honey, you better go find some places where you could go and do some what y'all call them, style shoots, or go partner, collaborate with somebody, go find a cousin that's having something where you could do the dang one thing and really show up. Don't half-ass it, because whatever you produce and you show people, that's what you're going to attract, right? So if you're really, you got to have point is, you got to have a strategy. You got to have a strategy at the end of the day. Now, I'm not saying go out there and just start doing everybody events and start doing all this stuff for free and nothing on the back end, or you nothing in return. I'm saying have a strategy applied to everything you do. I don't blink unless I'm not. Y'all know I ain't got good sense. Y'all know I ain't got good sense to try to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, so Joyce, if he tell him not only would that enhance his show, that also will be giving your business exposure, right? To whoever in that audience. They were like, oh my God, not only did he look good, but who did that backdrop? Like, what? I'm just trying to tell you, getting as much exposure as you can in the beginning, especially something like that that's in an establishment, that is also broadening your services, like who you can actually serve, right? So that may be open to, you never know what that would lead to. That could possibly lead to you being their go-to at that establishment. I'm trying to tell you, baby, you better brand yourself till you ain't got no longer say who you is. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, Gloria say, yes, honey. I want to make my clients' dreams come true with my backdrop designs. At the end of the day, and I'm glad you said that, Kim, because at the end of the day, that's really what it is, though, right? That's really what it is. Everything we do is tied to an emotion, right? Nobody really care about the daggone backdrops we create. I'm just going to be honest. They don't. They don't care about the 3 layers. They don't care about the up and over. They don't care about the double swag zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They don't care. What they care about, how your design not only make them feel, but how it makes the guests feel. They want to be the talk of the town, right? They want, when their guests come in, like, oh my God, she outdid herself. Like, oh my God, did you see this? Did you see that? It's tied to that. So the more you understand that, and the more you understand the actual feeling that you're delivering, you can always develop a better marketing campaign, right? Because they don't care about you using 21 drapes. They don't. I'm just trying to tell. So Kim, you are absolutely right. Making their dreams come true. That's what they want to feel. That's a part of what they want to feel. You just put in an order for some shirts. What shirt you ordering, Miss Bones? Are you ordering your branding shirts? I know I got to order some more. I got to order some team shirts. Those, I'm trying to tell you, I got to take a picture with my ladies, y'all. They don't come back into the mall. Guys, we implemented uniforms. Yeah, we wear uniforms around here. So they now wear their shirts, guys. They look so cute. They look so cute. And it's just like a proud moment. They come walking through that door and they had their little shirts on. They round there. I said, they look so cute. So we might take a picture for y'all tomorrow so I can actually introduce you to the team. But my other shirts, like these, I like throwing these on because when I come in here, baby, I don't know what I gotta do. I don't know if I gotta sling a couple bodies around. I call the fabric rolls bodies because that's what they feel like. They feel like bodies. So I don't know if I gotta sling a couple of them around, I don't know if I got some orders that I got to help fulfill. I don't know what I got to do. So I am prepared to be comfortable, right? But I really, y'all know my corporate, when I'm going my little executive meetings and all that, I'm polo, Gucci down to the socks. It's like I wear my polo shirt. Y'all know I ain't got good sense. Y'all know I don't have good sense. Um, I be lean. I bought the 15-foot through 30-foot, and they are super long. They are super long. So, I mean, it's not that you can't use them. You just better have a mean puddle. And with the 30-foot, I mean, that's good because 30-foot can always be utilized. I just taught this strategy in class. The 30-foot can always be utilized either as a valance or as panels, right? It could be used both ways. So I am I'm cool with getting 25 to 30-foot panels because you can use them for two different things. I like that. But 15, unless you really, you think that that's where you're going to be designing or you're going to be doing perimeter draping, I always look for ways that you guys can cut costs. But first, you have to be clear on what it is you do. Now, if you ain't clear, that's why I don't really do too many consultations no more. Because if you ain't clear, baby, I can't help you. You ask me what I'm doing. I'm working. But you got to be clear, right? You got to at least have an idea. But now the plan can always change, but you got to at least have an idea where you want to go. If you're like, all right, I want to do kids' parties, let it not stop there. Be like, I want to do 50 parties a year. Okay, cool. We could break that down. We can make that real tangible, right? But if you're like, oh, I just want to do kids' parties. Okay, boo. We need a little more work to do with you. Oh my God. Do you do one-on-one classes? Hey, Bianca Owen. So no, I used to though, but I don't. I no longer only did one-on-one private sessions. I'm gonna be honest because COVID shut my tour down, right? So I still had a lot of people that wanted to take a class and they just wasn't waiting. They wasn't waiting till the world opened back up. So that was a way for me to still provide the services I provide. I ain't gonna lie, along with getting the check while our tour was suspended. So but I don't provide that any longer. For one, I just don't have time. And for two, that's a lot of work for it to just be one student when you're doing the same. When just think of it in that same 8 hours, because even if it's a private class, I still would do 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours, right? Because you still got to go through the whole training. So that one client or that one student you're spending 8 hours with, when realistically you normally at least have 10. And y'all know I'm the queen of 10x. Like I like 10x and things all the time. That's real attractive to me. So it's just not worth my time to do one private one-on-one, right? But I did do it. We did it. Did I do it last year? I think it was the year before last. I had quite a few. I did at least 20 sessions of one-on-one. And the one thing I did like about one-on-one though is it was one-on-one. It's like you had all my attention. I was told focus on what you do right, what you do wrong. I do the same thing in class, but it's like that entire time was focused on this one individual. So it would cause the classes to be, they would end a lot sooner. So whereas though we would plan it out for 5, class would be over 2:30. Because when you're able to focus on one individual, and realistically, the way I teach is so easy. People think it's so complicated. It's not. And I think it's probably the way I teach it because it's not. They be like, oh my God, that's all. I'm like, yeah, girl, that's all. But it's really like they are able to grasp it. And if not, if they can't get it right away, guess what? We taking that thing down and they gonna do it over. So right now I'm not doing private one-on-one. It's not to say I won't never do it again because we don't know what the world is doing. We don't. But right now I just don't have the time. Like schedule is full. I'm trying to tell you, it's full. Yes, Kim, that's what it was. The chandelier cake stand. Yep, that's what it was. Keisha, if you're gonna do the dome for me, you come on. You bring the flowers, I pay for your plane ticket. Is that a deal? Give me a 2 in the comments if that's a deal. Oh, Zareta, I got it. Over the top draping. And it's nothing wrong with wanting over the top draping because at the end of the day, I'm only talking to people that want over the top draping or that want to learn over the top draping. But it's different when you're talking to people that want it and ain't got the coin for it. Like you're talking to the wrong people. So that is where a lot of the frustration come in, right? And a lot of people end up just being stuck in this place where they can't get booked or whatever, or they got to sit up there and knock some zeros down off of their prices because now they feel like they got to lower the price just so somebody can come in. No, you don't. No, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's time. I have done tours. Guess what? I had 5 people in my class, and I was totally cool with it because I knew the 4 or 5 people that was in class were my people. They were my ideal clients, people that could afford the class. So they weren't gonna come with a bunch of nitpicking. They want because normally people that try to haggle your services, that's the kind of mindset they got. They just got that haggling kind of mindset. And I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't know how I survived this long. I think now that once you pass that 40, I ain't got the patience. I don't. I ain't got time to go back and forth with a lot of stuff because I'm very, very, very confident in what I provide and and the way I teach, right? So it's just certain I'm just not willing. I'm not willing to just go back and forth with that kind of individual. It's not worth my time. So if you have somebody that's paying $2,000 for a class, guess what? They showing up, they paying attention, they all in, they excited. It's a totally different kind of person. That's why it's important for you guys to know exactly who your ideal client is, what they look like, what lights them up, what makes them buy, what their personality is like. I can't work with everybody. I can't teach everybody. Like it's I can't. I'm a firecracker, right? So you gotta have a little bit in there. You gotta have a little bit of firecracker in you because that's a even exchange. Now, if I'm a firecracker and you just like, okay. And there's nothing wrong with those kind of people. They just don't work for me. Baby, I'm not saying you gotta be loud like me, but you have to be one at least able to accept it and give back some kind of chemistry, some kind of energy, right? Because I feed off of energy. And if I'm not receiving any energy, baby, I'm like a flower. I'm a whole flower. I like that. Look at these. If I ain't getting no energy, that's what's gonna happen. Y'all know I ain't got good sense. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I can't wait to buy more of your posh merch. Deborah, thank you. But guess what? You never sent me no pictures, girl. You never sent me no pictures of the stuff that you got. I appreciate it though. So I'm thinking of some. So dang, I wish I had it. I don't. I took the extra shirts home. So we got our new. I could not think of. I've been working on trying to get these shirts for the students for at least 6 months. No designer could get my concept down pat, right? I wanted something that signified that you went through this draping class and now you're good. And so we came up, and it wasn't even me. It was I don't know if it was the I don't know what class it was, but they came up with this posh approved thing. I thought that was so cute. I thought that was so cute. So we implemented it in the shirt. So the shirt say posh, and it says approved, and then it say draping stylist. So people that finish the class is a posh approved draping stylist. I like it. I think it's cute. The women liked it too in the class. So that's where we at right now. But I'm still looking for like an over the top design. But I like it. A lot of people said that they liked it too. So that was my design, my concept, what I came up with, and my hard work on it on them daggone shirts. But I liked it though. I liked it. So I don't know. We're gonna see where they go. We're gonna see. I'm coming back to Philly. Do I need to bring my stepladder this time? Girl, no, you don't, Deborah. See, when you came, that was the time when we were out. It was some kind of show. Y'all know it was crazy with the containers last year, right? And this happened just before we went on tour. And it's funny because we had a conversation about this morning. Just before we went on tour, all of the premium kits were gone. And, that comes with the class. So the only alternative that we had was to use the platinum kits. I actually like the platinum kits though, because they do go to 17 feet, but they're tall because they start at 7. So Deborah Noble, all our kits right here. We already got your kits. We got a whole bunch of them right here. So you are good. You don't need nothing, okay? You don't need nothing. Only just that high energy that you always have, okay? I can't wait to see you in Philly, Deborah. Oh my God. Hello, Miss Precious and everyone. Loving all of this. Hey, Wilhelmina. Hey, lady, how you doing? Thanks, Ariana. So wait a minute. Ariana, I talked to you today and I seen your name came through my phone. I haven't had time to check it, but I think you finally went ahead and got your kit. Give me a 3 in the comments if I'm right. Give me a 3 in the comments if I'm right. I did see your name come through my phone, but I don't know exactly what it was for. And I know I talked to you earlier. When I took the class, it was super easy, and some things were so easy I was overthinking. Girl, Keisha, that's what is always, a lot of times it's always like, you want to know why though? Because even I did it too. I was so overwhelmed and with draping, like it just was no resources available for me. Like I had one young lady and I haven't talked to her in so long, and that was Johanna. Oh, Joanna. I hope I'm saying that right. But it was Joanna. And that is how I first fell in love with draping, because I was doing it. It was like, that don't look right. And I was like, at the time, I'm like, I'm not paying all that money to go to this school because I didn't have it. I just started out in my business. I was like, I ain't doing all that. And I wasn't too sure it was going to pay off. I just didn't know. But guys, I was so frustrated for like, I can't really remember how long. I honestly can't remember. But let's just say, for the sake of time, 6 months. Could have been longer. I don't remember. I don't know. But it was funny because back then we would go back and forth. Like she would try to help me with stuff, and I would try to help her with stuff. And for me, it just wasn't clicking. I was like, this ain't working. I ain't getting. I ain't getting it. So I had to break down and do the daggone thing. But guess what I did? I had a strategy. I had a strategy. So I already knew that I was feeling during 6 months or during that whatever time frame that was. Whoever was feeling that, I was going to help them. And that's all I've been doing ever since, baby. That's all I've been doing. Because it was just so frustrating. I was great. I swear to goodness, I just felt as if this was not going to work. I started feeling like it was a hobby. I was so frustrated, even though I was having these events on the weekend, but man, they like 500, 700, 800. I think the most I had back then, and they would do some flamboyant baby showers, baby. Maybe it was like 1250, 2200 is probably the most. Being on total transparent, 2200 is like probably the most back then that I did for a baby shower. But they had, to me, it was like all the things. Like they had throne chairs, they had big centerpieces. Like I'm like, what the heck? But I ain't know no better. You know, wasn't nobody giving no tips, tricks, and resources back then. Or at least I wasn't plugged into them. I ain't see it. And I was in the groups asking all the questions and getting crickets. And they was like, let's just skip over that question. I'll buy Nope for 200, Alex. I'm trying to tell you. So I know exactly. I know exactly what that is like. I swear. So yeah, that's like how I develop my class, my courses, my tutorials, everything. I just try and make them super easy. It's not as hard as people think, but when you're looking at it, it looks so intimidating, right? But one of my strategies is I purposely make it look intimidating, right? I purposely make it look intimidating because that's one of the easiest ways to demand whatever you want, right? Because like I'm creating something that for one, you don't know how to do it. I know you don't know how to do it because I'm the one that made it up. Right? And then you try and make it look not necessarily complicated, but you make it look like it stand out, like it's different. Like, oh, ain't nobody doing that. Everybody that come to my class, they say the same thing. Nobody draping like that, right? Nobody draping like that. Even the big places, they not draping like that. So I was like, that was my whole strategy, just creating something different, something out the box. I was gonna play with some blends, like my little strategies that I have, my incorporating my 5 blends and my 3-zone method and my 3-step framework. That has not been done. That's mine. That's come from my experience and what I've gone through since I've been doing it, and my solution. That is my proven strategy that works, right? So yes, it is simple. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. That's me. I'm not allowing anyone to manage my business. Well, I don't wait a minute. I don't know what I say about that one, Zarita. I don't remember what I say about that one, babe. I was thinking to do it here and just record it and send it to you, but I'll jump on a plane for the Queen of Draping. Girl, no. When I say a collaboration, meaning no, where it's one unit, and we're both. I do the draping. I need a floral installer to do the florals on top and either create something from that. But for one, I don't want all the credit because I ain't doing all the work. So if anybody looking to create courses, I'm telling you, it's a very lucrative thing. Very lucrative thing. I think my first course at this point definitely generated over 6 figures. Over 6 figures. At this point, it did. So y'all know I'm in love with course creators. I am anything like that. I'm Posh certified. Yes, you is, Kimmy. Yes, you are. I haven't worn them yet. I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it was like the leggings and stuff. I'm waiting for it to get warmer so I can take pictures outside. I got you though. I'm gonna send you pictures. That's right, guys. Because now, well, I ain't even gonna say it because it may I may can't do it. I don't know. Splash Academy keeps me busy, but it's some other stuff I have on the horizon. Okay, Joyce, that's right. You was in Charlotte class 3. I'll order my custom drapes when you come off your the tour. My husband said, "Get what you can now." LOL. Oh, I got you. I know I saw your name come through. Okay. So yeah, so it's whatever came through today. I just came here to do this live, but whatever came through today, we are going to process it and get it out. Well, we don't even have to get it out no more. Thank goodness they come and pick it up. But the ones I had class was Monday, so it had to be yesterday. My stuff was sitting there. They ain't pick the stuff up. I was like, so we're gonna have a conversation tomorrow because they ain't picked my stuff up. So we had to take it. We had to take it today. But I said, you wanna know, this is gonna be my last time doing that because that was a lot of stuff. I mean, it was well over maybe 15 kits we had to ship, and maybe I don't even know how many mystery boxes. I don't. It was every bit of maybe 40. I don't even know. It was a lot. I stopped counting. So I stopped counting. Oh, here we go. Let me see what you mean. Meaning when I price my work, I try not to let my oh, definitely, girl. You can't let your clients control. What? They shouldn't even have no input, right? They could provide some insight. But no, they definitely can't control you. That's your person. That's all your hard sweat, work, and tears and your inventory. No, no, no. We're not doing that. They gonna be sick of me. I'm gonna make that TikTok next, y'all. I swear to God. I'm trying to. I'm gonna try and do it tonight. I'm gonna try and make something tonight. All right, Keisha. So yeah, the florals. I'm looking for florals. So guys, I wanted to talk to y'all tonight, like I said, about niching down. Niching down your services. Even if you have products, niching it down. Because at the end of the day, when you're talking to the group of people that you like now, like I love talking to y'all. But if I get somebody that's not a part of my ideal client, like if I end up talking to them, I don't enjoy that conversation. So that's why I always downsell that to something else because I got to be protective over my time and over my energy, right? Because it was something I heard the other day, guys, and I might get this wrong, but I know it struck a nerve when I heard it. So it was something to the magnitude of, we have all these insurances, right? Take out insurance to protect the house. You take out the insurance to protect the car. You take down insurance to protect your health. What insurance are you taking out to protect your energy, baby, and protect your peace? So I don't know what it was about that, but when I heard it, baby, it hit like no other. I was like, that is so freaking true. That is so freaking true. And I know with me, I'm being very transparent. Like, oh, y'all know that I'm writing a book. Baby, I'm so excited about it. So we already did 2 sessions. I am writing my book finally, right? So be on the lookout. Not the draping book. So that should be. Oh, that reminds me. I got to do another. I got another draft. I got to look at that. So you guys are just waiting for the draping background, the blueprint. Don't worry, we almost wrapping that sucker up. But this ain't that. This is my book, like my little learn a little bit about me, like how I got here kind of book. So that's a passion project, right? I'm super excited about that. But just being in transition and being on a journey, I had a conversation also with someone else the other day. Who was this? I know who it was. I had a conversation the other day, and it was funny because the conversation went something like, like how do you deal with life now, like your new life, as opposed to like what it used to be or all this good stuff. And it's funny because I honestly now, even though I have a lot more opportunities, I have a much bigger bank account, but I can deal with life way more humbly now. And a lot of people it's the complete opposite. But it's like for me, it's a humbling experience, right? It's like because at any given day, we are all only one split decision from being someone else. We are only one split decision from being in jail. We're only one split decision from being shot, dead, whatever the case may be. It's only one split decision. So sometimes for some, it's a lot of work to just go through a course of a day and just keep your sanity, right? So when they was talking about that, taking out insurance to protect your peace and protect your energy at all costs, it just for me, it hit different because there was a lot of things that I had to go through and I had to eliminate and I had to change in order for me to live in my truth today. right? And live in it wholeheartedly at the level that I am. Because had I been the same precious at 35 that I am at that age, right? It wouldn't be it would be a totally different turnout. It would be a totally different turnout and probably a lot more chaotic. But now it's like I am open to knowing that I'm not superwoman. Back then I thought I was. Like I could save the world. But even though I still would try. But if it doesn't, if it doesn't pan out how I wanted it to, it's okay. And before it's like, I don't know, I can't explain this to y'all guys. I would get so down on myself because if I didn't see something through, if the outcome wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I know I ain't the only one that felt like this or whatever the case may be. And it's not to say it's 100% gone away because it's not. Because sometimes I could get bogged down if a shipment get messed up. I'm like, oh my God. But then now it's like my new self is like, you wanna know what? I can fix that. Just provide a solution. Just provide a solution. That's all you gotta do. At the end of the day, did you die? Y'all know that's my word. Did you die? No. So with you guys in these businesses, I get it. I get it. I get it. There is no, if I want you guys to stop listening to people that say they have your blueprint to success. No, they don't. They don't know your story. Baby, I don't have your blueprint to success. So I'm hoping that's not why you following me because I ain't even going to set you up on that story. But what I have a managerial guide that can help you along the journey, right? I have a guide that can help you get to your destination quicker. I have that. I have some insight on what to expect. I have some insight on how to set yourself up for success in a way that you don't even know imaginable. I have that. But I cannot sit here and say, I have your blueprint for success. For one, I don't even know what your success look like, baby. Your success may look like something totally different from what I expected, or I mean, from what I experienced. I can't get you there if I ain't never do it myself. That's all I'm saying. I just be tripping because a lot of these now everybody want to teach. I get it because I really feel like they should because everybody has something that they can contribute to the world. But be careful and who you are letting influence you. That's all I'm gonna say. Be careful in who you let influence you. Check them receipts. Don't let nobody sit here and tell you a story that they can help you be a millionaire and they ain't one themselves. I can't help you be a millionaire, babe. I can't. But I can help you be a half a half a millionaire. I can definitely do that, baby. I can do that all day. So I just wanted to, I don't know why I needed to say that, but I did. Be careful in who you surround yourself with. Be careful in who you attach yourself with. And look at the 5 people that you talk to all the time. If they ain't adding value to your life, if they ain't uplifting you, if they ain't, I'm trying to think of that video. No, the other video that she was saying some bad stuff. But if they don't admire you, don't talk to them. I do not talk to people that don't admire me. And I don't care how that sounds. If you don't admire me, guess what? You ain't got no good for me. And you're going to tell me something that I don't even need to hear. But if you admire me 9 times out of 10, 95% of the stuff that come out your mouth is going to be good for me. And I trust it. If you admire me, it ain't. It ain't. I'm just trying to tell you. It ain't. Oh, look at that name. I remember this name. Hold on. Add up because we had this conversation, girl. Was it last week? I was like, I need to know your name. You told me, but I said I like that savings add up, and it's weird that just stuck out to me like that. Tell me your name again. Savings add up. I'm gonna get it. Don't you worry. I'm gonna get it. All right, wait a minute. Let me see what y'all talking about. Y'all are rolling down here. Awesome. Write that book, girl. I am. Oh my God. It's Kimberly. And you want to know what? Y'all know I was been supposed to write a book, right? But it's so many scam artists out here. I ain't gonna really talk about that. But it's so many scam artists out here. That's why I say watch who you guys let influence you, right? But now the person I'm working with now, I swear I love her. She make my entire process so easy. And honestly, it's much more authentic and it's much more transparent because all I gotta do is talk. I just gotta talk about my experiences, right? It's like I can't wait for this book to come out, y'all. And at first I'm like, oh my God, can I say that? Should I say that? And she's like, yeah, girl, that shit true. I'm like, ah! So I know y'all gonna get the book. Y'all better get the book. But y'all gonna be like, oh my God, really? What? That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you. And this is not something that's going to take a very long time because we are already in production, right? We got another meeting tomorrow to finish. It should be like chapter two through four or something like that. I don't know, but I'm excited about it. I'm trying to tell you, I've been always wanting to write one, but I wasn't sure that the world was ready. Right? I wasn't sure that the world was ready, and it's so crazy because y'all give me some feedback on this too. Y'all, we having a conversation tonight. Y'all give me some feedback on this too. So today, guys, I was so tired today. I was burnt out. I did not get out the bed till Kanye went off. That's I don't even know what time it was. Whenever Kanye went off, that's when I got up because that trilogy, whatever it was, fed me something. It just fed me something. That's all I could say. And I was like, it was just so inspiring. Oh, look, my son. It's so inspiring that I don't know. That video did something to me. And I am not, I don't be, but I wasn't a Kanye fan. I just wasn't. He just wasn't my person. But that video lit something in me. I can't explain it. So I want to know what some of y'all takeaways from that video. I'm gonna read them real fast because I'm curious, baby, because it was just a lot of things happening in that video. And it was inspiring that someone you knew that you're telling your story, right? You knew you're telling your story, but not ready to release it until you felt as if it was complete or it was at a completion phase where now it can go out. I'm like, God, 20 years just capturing footage. That's and that also hold testament to what I just tell y'all, watch who you have around you. I don't have many people that I could count on my hand that say that they can see me go through some stuff over the past 20 years and they could have had me on some footage and it wouldn't have got leaked. That's all I'm gonna say. I got a couple. I'm just saying. I just say I ain't got a lot. I don't got a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. So that was just like so. I don't know. That was just so inspiring to another level for me. It was, and I don't even watch TV, but I kept hearing everybody talk about it, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Just let me see. And then when I was watching it, it was like watching a it was just like watching a beautiful story unfold. And I was like, wow, but because you hear all this stuff that you hear about them, but to see everything on the back end or like the brewing of like how did this even come about or I don't know, but that's just my stuff. I was like, wow, that was so dope. I don't know. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Santana. I love my mystery box. I got money. What? It was fuchsia and wine. I will post in the group. I just opened it. Fuchsia and wine. Oh yeah, I did put them two colors together because and that was a mistake because I think I was pulling the pink to put to something else, and it just was like I was like, oh my god, like I like it. I'm trying to tell y'all, I be going through some stuff back there with that fabric. I did, I do, I do. Write that book, girl. I am Kim. I swear to God. Love your video. Very nice, and you were gorgeous. What video called it, girl? Ain't allowing no naysayers and negative Nancy's. They not welcome. Beverly Bradshaw. I love it, baby. I love it. Thanks, Arada. Congrats on your future book. The book is going to be so exciting, y'all. I swear to God. Can't wait to buy and read it. Girl, Keisha, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna be amazing. I get excited talking about it, right? Because it's just my truth. And it took me a long time to even be comfortable to even just speak my truth, right? But now when and that happened, I want to say thank you guys because that really happened when we made our connection, when I've grown this audience and I've grew the Posh Tribe in the way that you guys just accepted me. Well, if I was the posh, polished, precious, the snatch back and no jewelry, no nothing, just clean, or then I just bust out like, look, this is me. This is me. Y'all took both versions and y'all loved on it to the fullest. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Girl, you dope. Let the people know how you came here, how you got here, what you had to go through. Because I never want you guys to look at, and it happens. A lot of us look at other people's successes and be like, man, she lucky, or like, girl, let me let me take these slides off and let you walk in them for a little bit. Let me see if you say I'm lucky. So it's like it's just a part of that, just helping people realize that you got to really break those barriers of whatever your past was, whatever you've endured, whatever you did have, whatever you didn't have, like that. None of that matters today. Nothing, and that's just kind of like how I was when I hit 38, really. Like nothing that happened to me prior to 38 mattered. It just nothing mattered no more. Nothing. I didn't have no more excuses. If I even thought of an excuse, it's like I would like attack myself. Like, no, that's an excuse. You're making excuses. Stop making excuses. No excuses. This is a whole new life here. So like go for it, for a throttle. So I really think. I mean, you guys will hear more about it as it develops, and we running a full marketing campaign for it. It's going to be inspiring because that's really why I wrote the book, to be inspiring and empowering for us entrepreneurs in the creative space, because I just know what it feels like. I know the highs, I know the lows, and especially anyone that have a rough or a rough background or anything like that from the inner city, anything like that. Like this book is for you, boo. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As this book is for you. Say that one split decision. Kim, that's it. We are one split decision. I swear, since with me having such a diverse background, I've come from corrections. I've worked in corrections. I've come from mental health. I've been in the mental health field for a long time. I've been in the beauty industry for a long time. But I really think corrections and mental health are the two most humbling experiences that I've had, because it was like a daily reminder that you go out there and do some foolishness, right? You're gonna be on the other side. You're gonna be on the other side. And I think that was one of the most humbling experiences that I've had. That, even when you would have thoughts like, "Oh, I could go do this," and I'm like, no, you can't, boo. It ain't worth it. You got too much to lose. So that's why that's my thing. Like, everything is one split decision away from being on the other side. So that's like my humbling words to myself, to kind of get yourself together, girl. Get yourself together, girl. Spit those nuggets. Amen. I love you, Dad. It's like, wait a minute. Hey, Hattie. It's like your sense of self-worth is intertwined with the outward show and other people's perception. Hello. However, in truth, our self-worth is an internal that projected outward. Say it again, Cheryl. I try to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, trying to tell you, trying to tell you. You would hear it, right? You would hear it often. But you would hear it, and even like back then when I did hair, so of course I would have all this wild stuff going on, and it was like a cover up of just pain I was dealing with, or whatever. It was me being creative, but creative on myself, and just covering up a lot of the things that I was dealing with. And that's why now I think naturally I just like makeup, but I think now that's how I became so comfortable with, and it was funny in the beginning, because people wasn't used to it. When I could just wash my hair and I just throw it up in a snatch bag. I have no eyebrows on. I have on nothing. And I just get on that live and I just get to talking, and I say something that's meant to land on someone's ears. And I'm so comfortable in that same space as if I'm dolled up like Miss America. I ain't care. And I don't care because it took me a long time to develop the self-worth and the self-love, to where I'm gonna stand in my truth no matter what, no matter if I look fly or if I look like I just got out the ringer. I don't care, because I know me. I know what I'm worthy of. I know my value. Like nothing you can say that's going to minimize how I feel about myself. So, some people never get that though, right? Some people never experience that. And it's just like one of those things. I'm glad I was able to do the personal development, and I'm still doing the personal development, because I ain't all the way there. Y'all hear me say it all the time. I am not fully delivered, but I'm delivered. I am delivered enough to know that I am the bomb.com. So I just want, I want you guys to, if you're not there yet, just start transitioning, right? And one of the easiest ways to do it is by connecting to other people that think the same way. If your mind isn't strong enough right now, connect with somebody else that's going to help build those mental, help knock down those mental blocks, and help build anything mentally that you need to help push you through this, or help you achieve the success that you deserve. Because at the end of the day, you do. 9 times out of 10, you get in your own way. You get in your own way. It ain't got nothing to do with where you're from. Ain't got nothing to do with your lack of resources. Ain't got nothing to do with your lack of finance. Because guess what? I ain't had none of that either. I had to go find mine. I had to go, what they say, get it out the mud. Yes. So, it's just different ways. But that's why I say, stop listening to people to say they got your 5 minutes to success. No, but they got some amazing resources that will help you along your journey, and that will shorten the process of when you're in that frustration mode, right? They have some answers because success leaves breadcrumbs, right? So 9 times out of 10, that is who you should connect with. Like I love talking to people that are smarter than me. I don't like talking to people like I'm the smartest one in the room. That's not inspiring to me. Like, who would inspire me? I love talking to intelligent people that's knowledgeable of whatever area they're in, right? Even like doctor engineer. I don't even know half the stuff that he talked about. I was like, what? He's talking about T-bar and all this stuff. But I love the fact that he's knowledgeable in his area of expertise. And it's just something about it. I was like, oh, I don't really know what you're talking about, but I love the fact that you just you could just see the value there. So connect with people that can uplift you, connect with people that can raise your vibration at the end of the day, right? Help raise your vibration. And definitely invest in yourself. Realize that you are worth it, realize that you are worthy, and realize that you deserve at the end of the day. Because if you don't think you deserve, I could tell you till I'm blue in the face. It ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all know I get the rolling. But any questions for me, guys? Because I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna see if I have any more questions, and then I got head out of here. But no, first I got a couple orders. I know I got Tanisha's order. I'm looking at. I got Kimberly. The ladies cut your stuff last night, girl. I had them cut your stuff first, so your order will be going out. And there's one more big. There's a big order. Oh, wait a minute. Who was it? I can't. I don't want to say it wrong. It began with an A. Raya. Your order. I think you got a bundle too, a big bundle, a big order. So that one will be going out tonight as well. Then I got to check to see if I got anything else, but that's it. Wait a minute. Yep, that was Cheryl's great comment, Cheryl. And who do you tell your dreams to? Oh yeah, girl, Angelina. For a while, I didn't tell my dreams to nobody. They be in the book. Now I write them somewhere, right? Because that's the only way they become tangible. They become real. But now, thank goodness, I got this. And that is anything on the horizon. Like every 5 minutes, I think we talked about something because that's just how our lifestyles are. And it's amazing to have somebody that you can share that journey with. Not only that, just the entire process, and then get great feedback, right? Get great feedback. It's a great exchange. So that's definitely important to have, because everybody that's sitting there, they act like they clapping for you, right? They not. They just sitting there waiting for you to fail. For you to fail at the end of the day. So keep on going, okay? Speak your truth. It's coming from your heart. We're listening. Thank you, Keisha. Yes, that's right, sunshine. Come on, y'all. Click that for like the thank you, Deborah. Yeah, guys. Oh God, look how many likes I got, y'all. YouTube gonna really do something with this video. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hattie. Oh, wait a minute. Savings add up. That's you, Hattie. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hattie coming to class, ain't you? I know I just seen your name on something. I just seen it. Maybe it was an order. I did. You coming to Houston. That's right. I'll see you next week, Hattie Hunter. Just hit the X. Okay. Yeah, we'll be purchasing the book. Congrats. Thank you, Beverly. What's the hotel in Biloxi? Oh, wow. I know it's on the beach, Alicia. So the good question. Well, we already sent it out, but I'm going to send it again because I did have a couple people sign up late after we sent the email out. So I'm going to send that out. Yep, Alicia, you were one of them. And then I believe, I'm not sure if it was Winnet. I'm not sure. But I'll send out like another one just to make sure that all you guys got it. But in Biloxi, we'll be right on the beach. I can't wait. Because I hope the weather is agreeable when we there. I really do. Because I could just sit on the beach somewhere for a day and just, I could bring the scenic route back home. Like take my time. Come back home after I relax. Watch who you keep company with. Absolutely, Deborah. Say it again. Say it again. Need to book a room. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Dang it is right here. You said Biloxi? It's Courtyard by, I thought it was Marriott. Y'all know we deal with Marriott. It's a Courtyard, but I'll send you the email. But that's where it is. It's 1600 East Beach Boulevard. Courtyard by Marriott. Gulfport Beachfront. So that's where we'll be. That's right. That work, work, work. Wait a minute. Y'all are saying some stuff on this thread. Hold on. Y'all ain't trying to let me go. Do you have a site where we can share what we learned from you? Oh my goodness, Gloria, absolutely. So we have a review. Thank you for asking that. So and that's going to be like not necessarily now, but I think in April we kind of rolling out um our reviews, right? And them ladies left me some amazing reviews on Monday. They did. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness. But as a review site we have. So now that I'm working on my Google, let me put it up here because that's a good question. I appreciate that. Anybody, if y'all want to put a review, because they do matter. They really do matter. But I'm gonna get in the link real fast. So yeah, we want to improve our Google presence because y'all send me reviews in my DMs all the time. And we had this conversation. We had this conversation. Here it is in class about how people will, try and pick your brain or do all these things and don't even take 2 seconds to give you a review. It's very real. So y'all know how I do. Most people that is not a reciprocal relationship, they stay on red. They stay on red because I gotta protect my energy, baby, at all costs. I gotta protect my energy, and it gotta be reciprocity for me. It's the reciprocity. So I just put it in the comments, guys. If any of you want to take 2 seconds, all y'all gotta do is say that girl is dope. Say a little more though, but oh my goodness. Wait a minute. I love the authenticity. Alicia, that's all I got. At the end of the day, I don't care. People could beat me down, say whatever they want, but you will never say that girl is fake. Because all I have and all I know how to do effortlessly is be precious at the end of the day. That's all. So, Kimberly, I just put that up. Push, persevere until something happens. I love that. You are so inspirational, bright, authentic. That's all I know how to do now. I just love my beautiful sister, Queen Precious. Deb, I love you. I'm so happy you coming. I'm so happy I see you back in Philly. So happy we have our Porsche Late Night Biz back. So one thing I want to do, Kim, you're my ambassador. So one thing I want to do, because I still want to utilize this, but I still want to do critique. So we're going to do that. I want to have actual topics, right? So I'm going to do a poll in our group, right? And I want people to just put down topics, things that we would like to discuss on Porsche Late Night Biz. That way, whatever resources I have, definitely y'all know I'm going to share them, or whatever tips, tricks, whatever it is that I have. But I want to be able to actually come and definitely cut up with y'all. But I actually want to, drop some value. I do. I want when you guys hang out with me for this hour or whatever it is, I definitely want you to walk away with something, right? I do. I need to place another order. This one will be a doozy. So get ready. Oh, Lord. That Precious D, some flowers. I know, Kim, we was just talking about that. Kim, you see my flowers? Well, we were gone, though. We were gone and they ain't getting no water. No, I came back and I said, oh, my God.
You'll have some before the week is over.
That is so true, Precious. They will be waiting on your downfall. Yes, they will. But you want to know what, Deborah? What makes that easy for me? Because there's so many people in the woodworks that just waiting, right? But what makes it easy for me, I've already accepted along my journey that I'm going to fail. So if you're sitting there thinking, like you're just waiting for it to happen, guess what, baby? I am too, because I know it's going to happen. But baby, my resiliency is so strong. I ain't gonna die. All I'm gonna do is find the solution, wipe off the dust, and keep it moving. Because man, the stuff I've been through, this stuff is peanuts. This stuff is peanuts. I'm trying to tell you. So I don't care whatever happens. Like now, it's never that deep for me. It's not that deep. It's like, okay, cool. Let's just cross the street. Let's just do it this way. Let's go back to the drawing line and see what we need to change. But you have to make those assessments in life, period, not just in business. So for me now, like probably a few years ago, man, I'd probably be in the bed. I don't know. I would be taking it very hard. Like if something like, oh my God, I can't show my face. Like, shoot, I'm going back out there. I'm going back. Here I come, world. Here I come. I'm trying to tell you. That's all it is. Everything, you can't go but so far. Everything, they say what new levels bring new devils. That's very true. But you have to be so confident in knowing and have that faith that this too gonna pass too. It's just a matter you got to go through the phase. Now that's the most painful part, but it will pass. At the end of the day, it will pass. All right. Any more space in Biloxi? Hey, Cheryl. Yes, it is. Biloxi do have space. Houston does not. So come on, Cheryl, stop playing, girl. Yes, Biloxi has space. I can't wait to go to Biloxi though, because I like Biloxi. That's just the beach for me. It's the beach and it's the Hard Rock Cafe, baby. That's where I'm be. That's where I'm be. I'm just trying to tell you. I haven't taken the class yet, but I do learn a lot from your videos. Yes, Crystal, thank you. You another one. You took time out and gave me an amazing review. Like I don't, and that was a long time ago. But baby, I don't forget stuff like that. I don't forget stuff like that. I really don't. I don't. Let's cut up. Topics coming soon. Yes. So Kim, I'm gonna send you a message because we're gonna post it in the group. I'm gonna tag you to that and pin it. I'm gonna pin that post to the top. And I want you to kind of just take a list of things that, whatever the discussions are going to be. So we can kind of craft that out because we're gonna be doing this every week. Your energy is helping me getting my LLC. Keep that spirit and continue to be a blessing, lady. Just ordered my second mystery box. Woo, y'all is killing these mystery boxes, guys. I'm trying to tell you. I love it though, because it's like pushing, it's like, kind of like pushing your creativity. We even talked about it in class. We talk about everything in class. But like the ladies were saying, like it's just colors they wouldn't have even thought to buy. But when they got it in the box, it was like, oh my God. And then it's just they really like the colors that they received. So I get excited when I see y'all actually do something with it, right? Pair it with something else, do something. That's why I created them. And I think it's just fun, right? It's not super expensive. And it's like getting for one, you're investing in your business, and then also it's like you're getting like a Cracker Jack box. You don't know what's in the inside till you open it up. That's the part I like, right? So when y'all go and make y'all little posts like, oh my God, I got my mystery box, I be doing the same thing when I approve it. I'm like, I try to tell you, y'all think it's my energy. It's your energy too. It's not falling. It's called learning the lesson. Absolutely. So that's you're absolutely right, Alicia. That's exactly what it's called now. And that's why for me, it doesn't scare me. It's not like, so a lot of times when I ask you guys questions like, what are you afraid of? And the number one answer, it always is, and I ask this question at least every 3 months, right? Because that's when I'm like updating my research, my market research. Everybody always say they're scared of failure. And I'm like, why? That is a part of the journey. Like that's a part of the journey. And I get it being scared of failure because all of the responsibility that may be on you or whatever the case may be. But once you realize that it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and just really take that fear and not let it hinder you, not let it keep you stagnant, not let it keep you at a certain level and you're not achieving your goals. You just take it and utilize it as a tool to just straighten your skills up, right? Y'all think I ain't out here in these streets scared? A little bit, not a lot though, but a little bit. I am. But guess what? That's the stuff that keeps me kind of at bay. Like, oh my goodness, how can I improve this? Because I'm scared, right? It's like at the end of the day, I don't want it to completely, I don't want the ship to completely sink. So it's like, okay, cool. I've already did that. How can I improve this? How can I improve this? So at the end of the day, if I wasn't tapped into fear at all, then I wouldn't even care. I'm good. And then when you develop that attitude, that's the wrong attitude to have. That's when you fall flat on your face, right? But I'm not so on one end, definitely have fear, but use it as a guide. But make sure your faith is overpowering your fear. Because if it's not, then you're going to always operate out of fear. And that's the wrong way to operate from. You're going to make the wrong moves and you're going to do the wrong things in business. And then you're going to have an undesirable outcome at the end of the day. Listen to y'all. She say that, Beverly. That's right. Get back up, dust off, and keep it moving. Boom, boom, keep it moving. What they don't realize is that you learn from failures and it inspires you even more. It does. It really, really, really does. And for me, I think it's like a humbling. It makes me. Well, now it's not that bad, but I told you I used to think I was Superwoman. Like it was nothing I couldn't do. I would walk around with a cape all day. Y'all think I walk around with this Partial Academy shirt? I would walk around in a cape literally all day. It's like I'm playing, but I really had that mentality. But now it's like it's just humbling to make me realize that I'm human. I have feelings. I'm human. I screw things up. I forget stuff. Like I'm human. At the end of the day, I'm human. So it's everything is good. Everything is good. Fix what you can fix, whatever you can't, let it be. Say it again, Gloria. I need some light pink taffeta. Girl, I think you gotta look there. Kimberly, I really think we are. I think we sold out. I really, yeah, because I know I didn't get any new pink taffeta in, and I think it's sold out. I wouldn't know until I go back there or check the site to see, but yeah, I think it's sold out. So, hey, Mary. So, yes, we do have more mystery boxes. So now mystery boxes is actually something I'm going to keep, but I'm only going to make a certain amount per week. Like I may only make 20 because I don't want to be making mystery boxes every day. So I may just cap out at 20 and then leave them on my site. That way when you guys get them, I like how we're doing them now. Like I'll go ahead and package them up and I'll write my little note on the outside so I kind of have an idea what's inside. So if you ask for something and I have it, like in the notes, if you ask for like I would like blue, but some of y'all be ridiculous. Like I would like orange, blue, purple, pink. I say, girl, you better go buy that on the website. I don't know who doing that. I said one color. Name one color, and if I have it, I'll graciously give it to you. But I'm not going to create a box. No, you gotta go buy that, boo. You gotta go buy that. I need you to show off all the colors you have because all of them are not on the site. So Keisha, remember we were going to do our launch on the 11th, which was Friday. And since we had the class and then our fabric literally just came in like days before, I pushed it back to April 1st. So April 1st is actual the spring launch. So it's going to be a launch, meaning it's going to be a broadcast and I'm going to be displaying all of our new colors. This also gives us time to put the colors, like put the actual colors on the website, like take a picture, put it on the website, update all the products, things that we're sold out of, like just update the inventory. And that's going to be the focus over the next 2 weeks. So on April 1st, that's a Friday. That is when we are doing the spring launch, meaning all of the new colors going to be on display. I don't know what else I'm going to want to do. I may want to do something spectacular. I don't know yet. We're going to see. But definitely y'all going to get an email or a notification in the mobile community about, how to join me live for the mobile launch, which is on the 1st. So yeah, Keisha, we can do that. I took virtual online class. I took the mastermind class in Atlanta. It's the energy for me. I'm taking the Biloxi for the energy. Right, Alicia, you gotta be. Yes, you have. But guess what, baby? As long as you have me, I'm certainly gonna have you. I am certainly gonna have you. She said, "Go ahead and put that cape and crown on." I'm gone, y'all. Do you guys have any questions for me? Main thing I want to leave you guys with is by coming on here. I wanted to kind of, tell y'all the importance of niching down. Right? Definitely, I want you to niche down because it's important when you're niching down. When you're niching down, you're really specific and your marketing. You're really specific and you're targeting, and you have a highly success rate of converting them into a client. Right? Because you don't just because you do birthday parties, right? Or just because you do events doesn't necessarily mean that you do birthday parties and weddings, right? If you are specific to weddings, then you need to be talking to brides. If you are specific to birthday parties, you need to be talking to young couples, newly engaged couples, young single moms, stay-at-home moms, because they're the ones that's really doing a lot of that stuff, right? So that's why it's important for you to be specific in who you want to target, like what service you want to provide. It's not to say that you can't do other services, right? But I want you to focus on one if you can. Focus on one and then watch how that thrives. Like I'm trying to tell you guys, draping is my lane. It's other stuff I want to do, but draping for me is going to get me to my end goal much quicker because I'm very niche specific. Guys, my YouTube channel, I am maybe 10,000 views away from 1,000,000 views. That is a very good analytic for somebody that only got 16,000 subscribers. That is not a lot of subscribers. It's not. But what it is an indicator is, like I mentioned earlier, one key performance indicator is you guys that's watching and that subscribe to the channel or other people, meaning they are watching, right? They are watching. Not only are they watching, but they are not falling off. Like they're watching almost the entire video. This is really helping my channel. So I appreciate it, because in turn, that makes me want to create more content for you guys because you're showing me that you like it and you watch it. So that's why I say I want to thank you guys, because I would not have been able to I would not have been able to do that. And I think YouTube, when did I take it serious? Are we at a year? No, it's probably my second year. I can't even remember, guys. I can't because now it kind of just fell into a regular rhythm for me. It used to be a little stressful because YouTube, you got to be consistent. It just was a lot of work. But now we kind of got it down to science, and I really like the platform, right? So definitely, I want you to choose a niche if you can, because one way to look at it is it's like being in love, right? And I know some of y'all like, man, I love, like, what's she talking about? And if you read my blog or you saw my video, it's the same thing I said in my video, right? It's like that old cupcakey love. Like in the beginning, you all invested, like you super excited about it, and you want to find out every little detail about your significant other, right? Because you're that excited. I want you guys to be that in love with your business, right? Whoever your ideal client is, you need to be on your FBI stuff about them too, boo. Go and find out every little intimate detail about them that you can find out. That way you can craft your services and your products to land on the be in front of more people like this ideal client. You are going to work so much smarter rather than harder. I'm trying to tell you. It's so much I don't have to market. You a lot of people don't understand how my classes like they don't see ads or I'm not in the groups and doing all that stuff like making these long old posts and advertising the class because the people I do talk to they are my people, so I already know they want the class. All I got to do is make it available for them, meaning I may got to go on tour, get closer to their city or whatever the case may be, but they already have what they want. Half the class Monday flew in. Half the class at the Draping seminar flew in. So that's what I mean. When you're super specific on who you want to serve and you have a solution for them, your people are going to pay what you want, right? They're going to pay because you are the specialist. They ain't got time to be sitting here going to the person at the front desk. That ain't who they want, boo. They want the specialist. So operate in your gifts and let it see your entire journey throughout. You exactly, Deborah. You don't have to overdo it. So no, Kimberly, the regular YouTube membership, that's the same. That's just what it's going to be. In terms of planning a profit, that's something totally different. You guys will hear more about that. I'm actually doing a 5-day launch. If you're on my email list, you will hear about it. If you're in my mobile community, you'll hear about it there. If you're not in one of those places, guess what? You're gonna hear about it. So if I was you, one thing I would do is text this word to join my mobile community. So I want you to text the word join to 404 737 0803. Bam. To join the mobile community. Now, some of you guys sent me messages like, what is that? And y'all were in a group like, like, what is that? So the mobile community, for one, a lot of times I'm on the go. I don't have time to sit here in the office and break open a laptop or craft a email sequence that's going to be scheduled out every day. I ain't got time for that sometimes. So the mobile community, what I love about the mobile community is it's a great way to have access to me. And if it's something randomly I want to post, if I'm like, you know what, I'm feeling a little froggy today, I want to jump and just throw a little 25% off sale or something, because I get those random feelings often. But it's so easy for me to send it to my mobile community, and my email community may not get it, unfortunately, because I could be in a car driving like I just want to, what, somebody, y'all send me messages all the time like, Precious, when the next sale coming? Precious, I'm like, girl, you gonna wait for that, boo? But then sometimes I don't know, I just be feeling something like, you know what, let me bless. I don't know who did they, guess what, they may get that check today. I don't know what's happening, but I want to provide an opportunity for somebody. So I do it through my mobile community because it's a lot quicker for me, and it's just I do it randomly. So that's the beauty of being in there. And even when we first started the mystery boxes, guys, people would be mad because I would send it out to my mobile community. People in the group wouldn't get it. People on my email list wouldn't get it. And by the time they did hear about it, we were sold out. Right? So sometimes if I don't have enough, it's no sense. Collectively, I have a community of over 30,000 people. So if I know I don't have enough to put it out to that amount of people, I may only got 5 slots today that I want to let go for $500. That may just be how I'm feeling. I'm going to send it to my mobile community. Why? Because I got direct access to them and they my action takers. 9 times out of 10, if I put something out there, they grab it so fast. I ain't got time to put it nowhere else. So Join the mobile community. I just put that in, and I'm gonna pin it. Yeah, I pinned it to the top. So if you catch this on the replay, even if you catch this on the replay, you should be able to see how to join. Wait a minute. Y'all know I'm always texting something wrong. So I put 4040. It's not 4040, guys. It's 404 737 0803. I hope that's the right number. Just text the word join and you'll come right to it'll be either the phone either the phone I have, one of my team members have. So that's good. So I gotta go, guys. I want to thank you for joining me as always for Posh Late Night Biz. Remember, if you are in the group, private Facebook group, and guess what? Let me put this here too, because a lot of you that's over here on YouTube land, you're not in my Facebook group. So let me put this here, because a lot of times join the community, the Facebook community. A lot of times in the group is where the polls take place. So I know one question I'm about to ask is about Connecticut. I know we're going to Connecticut June the 28th, but I'm not sure what city. So I'll put a poll up just to see where everyone is, right? That's how we selected LA. That's how we selected Vegas. And that's how we selected Phoenix. They weren't on my roster for the tour at first, but people kept requesting me to come there. So that's where I get a lot of feedback from in the group. Also, that's a good place for you guys to post your work, because that community is a real positive community, right? And we always want to uplift and we give tips, not even just me, like collectively as a community, we help each other out, right? I always do that, Keisha. But it'd be mine though. But I don't know. We gotta see. So that's all I got, guys. Have an amazing remainder of your week. You will, when we are in Houston and Biloxi, y'all know we will try to go like behind the scenes and kind of give you guys access of the tour. If you are looking to get in the Biloxi class, Biloxi still have space. You can. Houston, I'm sorry, sold out. Atlanta was sold out, but Biloxi still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Biloxi still have 3 spots available. So if you're looking to get in there, go on and get in there while you can. And for Biloxi, you still can utilize Klarna for the payment plan. So if you're having trouble, I know a lot of you guys y'all have trouble with the tech, or you have trouble with the tech. If I gotta help you out, just send us a message in the mobile community. Though, all you gotta do is put the question in the mobile community, and we can help you and make sure that you are secured for Biloxi. If you are not registered by Friday, because that's when we leave, you can't register. And I mean, Friday is in 2 days, because once we leave, we have everything packaged for the amount of students we have. We have their certificates, we have their kits, we have their fabric, we have everything that we need for the number allotted. Once we gone, guess what? You could pay a ticket, but you could just come and spectate. You could say, so after Friday, we won't be able to do anymore. So Deborah, we don't, as of right now, that's our next round, doing the hotels in Philly. I don't think we're gonna go back to where we were, just because their spots was like on an upper level. We need something on a lower level. So we're gonna actually start rolling that out. And we actually made some contacts. It's just about finalizing it, but we was dealing with the class. So as soon as we get that information, you guys will get it. But I would say look for it within the next 2 weeks. Trying to tie up a lot of this loose stuff before April the 1st. So that's it. All right, guys, I gotta go. If you want me, you know exactly where to find me. You can reach me in the mobile community, or you can just ping me in the group. If you're not in the group, I definitely put that comment somewhere, like the last 4 or 5 comments. You could join our private Facebook group. If you want to reach me directly or someone on my team, you definitely could join our mobile community by texting the word join to 404-737-0. I don't know if it's 0308 or 0808. I got to text myself. I don't know, guys. Hold on. I don't give y'all wrong information. It's not even falling off my mouth right. 7. Let me see. Oh, that's it. And that's it, because somebody just came through. So it's 7. It's 404-737-0803. Yep, that's it. All right, guys. I love you much. I will see you guys next. Well, wait a minute. Wednesday. Where will it be? I'll give you guys an update for Wednesday because that'll be just before the Houston class. So we normally just before class we kind of are setting up that night. So we'll see. You'll see the behind the scenes and I'll keep you guys posted. But thank you, Deborah. Bye guys. Love you much. And anyone, let me see.